Good evening. This is the market update for buy so short for Tuesday, April 9th. Again, it's going to be probably a quick video because I'm still having difficulty talking for any length of time without coughing up a lung. But anyway, let's jump into it. We're starting off with the Dow Transport stock. Last Friday, the Dow Transports indicated that we had a near-term bottom in the market, and it was leading the overall market. And over the last couple of days, we have seen the rest of the market turn around and bounce nicely, namely the Dow. Nice big pop today. We were up 100 points going into the last hour, and then we had some profit taking. And the leaders really today were the boring stocks, the Dow cyclicals like Caterpillar, even Microsoft was up like almost 4% today. You know, the boring stocks were up. Small caps were relatively dead. Not much of a movement on them. And actually, the small cap stocks really mirror the movement we see on the chart on the Dow Transport. So right now, Dow Transports have run into resistance right at the 6100 level. That's where the 8-day and 20-day moving average are, and support is at the 50-day just below. So, it's trapped between those two moving averages. We could see a little bit of backfilling, back and forth over the next day before we try to push to new highs. But the Dow did make an all-time high again today. And, part of the problem, as I've said repeatedly over the last month or so, is you've got two camps right now. One camp is those sitting on cash on the sidelines thinking a top is in and waiting for a pullback to buy, and those that think the top is in and continue to short. And right now, both sides are losing because the ones in cash on the sidelines are making no money, and the ones who continue to short these moves to new all-time highs continue to get bent over. And that's just where the market is right now. We don't see the speculative craziness that we would normally see from the average trader and investor. Right now, this market continues to be driven by funds in the large cap stocks. But, sooner rather than later, we're going to see that spread down to the cheaper stock. But anyway, let's jump into some stock plays. CPRX. This was a nice winner for us a couple of weeks ago into the data release. Traded as high as 56 cents. It's pulled back on that good news, but has actually found a nice consolidation here. Let me give a closer chart. In the 45-cent area, 48 is the break. 55 to 60 is our target on this one. RSI is peaking up. Stochastics. Each time Stochastics has gotten oversold like this, we've seen a 20% pop in the stock. So this is the time to buy. This is the time to sell. And right now, it is the time to buy this stock. TXCC, very nice mover for us from the alert. Got as high as 51 cents today, and then just slowly got walked down. And then the last hour with the overall market, large ask came in and just walked this one down and closed it at the lows of the day. We oftentimes see this kind of action where we see a bottom in the stock, we see a pop, then a retrace, and then a continuation within a day or two. First target is still a move to the 20-day at 57 cents, and then a move up to the 50-day at 75 cents. We are about to get a positive MACD cross on the chart. That should occur tomorrow. Stochastics are still in the basement. This stock looks very, very nice, and as I mentioned, looks a lot like OCLS, which did a similar thing. We had a pop, dip, and then romp up to that 50-day moving average target, which finally hits. So a little bit of patience on this one. We are seeing some nice sector momentum. The solar stocks took off today. They had some early strength, and then later in the day, First Solar issued upbeat guidance. And look at this for a move for a large cap. 50% gain. 40% short entrance actually fueled it, so the shorts got their comeuppance on this stock. Love seeing the shorts taken to the woodshed, especially on the kind of move that we see here. This should put the solar stocks on the radar for the next few days, just like we've seen strong momentum in the shipping stocks. I believe we're going to see the similar thing flow through into the solar stocks. HSOL, very nice setup here. Got painted on the close at $1.01, but we're looking for a move up to that 110, 115 area over the next 2 days. We saw a positive MACD cross today on heavy volume. The last time we saw that, actually the last couple of times we've seen 20 to 50% pops over the following couple of days, and this chart looks great for continued momentum in all the solar stocks. So very strong momentum in the solar stocks right now. GGR, this is one we jumped into the chat room today. 3-cent stock, little oil play, but they had news today that they sold their oil assets, some oil assets, for $16 million. They've got a $4 million market cap. That deal is worth 12 cents per share to them. And look, 200-day moving average is at 12 cents. This is a stock we played a few months ago from 5 to 10 cents, 5 to 12 cents. Here it is, 3-4 cents with very good news, very nice volume. Breakout is 5 cents, and that could take this one up to the 8, 10, 12 cent area. Minimal downside, I mean, it's trading right at a rock bottom price, 2.8 cent stops. All the indicators oversold. Looks good for a continuation move over the next couple of days. I would view it as a really cheap option play. JOEZ on watch for a rule of 2 play, exactly the same as APP, which was a successful rule of 2 play for us last month on that break of $2. So Joe's is on strong watch for an ad on a $2 break over the next couple of days. Last but not least, quick mention on BLDP. Had that big run, sold off, financing at $1.10, kind of getting gamed around like TXCC is. Breakout is 101 right now. Looked like it was going to go today, then got walked down, then got painted on the close like a lot of stocks. Strong support, 90, 91 cents. We got that golden cross. I believe we're going to see a power move to the upside on this one within the next couple of days. So we've got some nice little setups here. We've got some nice sector momentum out there that's giving us some nice trades. Still sitting on high cash. If we see a couple more of these stocks blow up, nice charts are starting to break out and do some very nice moves. If we start to see some big moves, we can start to reduce our high cash stance and start going a little bit longer the market. But right now, still high cash, but we're only playing 5, 6, 7 plays at a time, so we can continue to stay high cash and play the positions a little smaller than we normally would. But we get a couple more home runs and we'll start to ratchet up our position size is the plan over the next couple of days. Quick mention on IBIO. The flu stock sold off over the last couple of days. IBIO hit first target, had news this morning, and the stock sold off on the news. So next breakout, next place I'd be probably looking to buy this one would be either a break of 70 cents or back down here in the 55, 57 cent area. So nice little mover for us. Bird flu stocks are kind of easing back. If they do pick up again, this is definitely a strong candidate for a bounce back move. So sorry again, guys, that the video is short. Having a difficult time talking for any period of time. But if you've got any questions on any plays, shoot me an email, feedback@buysellshort.com, or just send me an instant message in the chat room. And I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.